춤추는 밤 노래도 노란 듯이 너를 끌어안은 밤 원함을 말하기 손에 내게 선택하여야만 하는데 그만 나의 모습처럼 난 그동과 괜찮은 괴물이니까 괴로운 날 걸음은 너 없어도 되니까 없어야 하니까 이젠가 날 두고 떠나가 너는 빛이 나는 요람이니까 지켜준 건 내가 아닌 너야 내 사랑 내 파도야 너는 너의 밤을 가려 무너지는 배우이 되어서 머릿속에 지금까지 남아있는 저녁처럼 무심히 걸어가 날 움직이게 하지마 변화를 약속하는 눈을 내게선 떼어나야만 하니까 그만 나의 모습처럼 난 그림과 괜찮은 괴물이니까 괴로운 날 걸음은 너 없어도 되니까 없어야 하니까 이젠가 날 두고 떠나가 너는 빛이 나는 요람이니까 지켜준 건 내가 아닌 너야 내 사랑 내 나의 약속처럼 나는 죽지 않는 너일 테니까 괴로운 그날들에 우리 둘이었으니까 나와 너의 모습들은 다 똑같은 감정의 요람이구나 너와 너뿐이야 내 사랑 내 파도야 사랑이란 의미 없는 소리야 승리를 춤추는 말 이 길을 끝따라 숨을 쉬지 않는 땅 끝에 걸려있는 저 달빛이 만든 길을 따라 도대체 얼마나 멀리 지나왔는지 이 길을 끝없이 오르는 걸 뭐가 됐든 상관없다는 듯 새들은 제 코를 거려 삶이란 의미 없는 소리 산 위를 춤추는 밤
Ah, encoding overloaded. Go,
Giddy go, giddy go, giddy go. Engines ride, giddy ride, giddy ride, giddy roll.
Thank you for the sub, Lucky. 19 months. Let's fucking go. I was gonna do low-key. I was gonna do a bit where I would like come in like a radio DJ and be like, and that was The Night Who Can't Die, and this So Cradle by Lucy. You're listening to, I don't know, JNC8 or something. I don't fucking know. Hi, Lecky. Welcome in. Coming. It's a K-pop day, so I need Lecky here as moral support. Lecky gets it. The pain, the suffering. I've been awaiting this. I have not. Well, I guess I've been waiting it in a way that like I haven't watched any of the Boys to Planet videos yet because I wanted to watch them on stream. And I had off work today, so today was as good a day as any. So I don't even know who I'm supporting this season because on the one hand, some of my best boys are on the show. Kangmin, Kaeon, and Dongwon from Very Very on the show. Harry Jun and Hee-chan of DKB are on the show. A few members of MCND are on the show. A few members of Drippin are on the show. I don't know Drippin as well, but the first three groups I know pretty well. Very Very is one of my faves, so this is very upsetting to me. How was work? Hi Andy. It was good. I did not go to work today. I had off for Juneteenth. So I went out with sibling, with Rem. We went shopping. It was nice. It was like an outdoor area though, and it is hot and humid today. It was awful. It was like every time we stepped outside, it was like a hot, damp towel was like thrown over your face. It was like it would like actually smack you in the face. The humidity was so bad. Yeah, so no work today, but I do have work tomorrow. So I'll be going into work tomorrow, and then it's the weekend, which is nice. Yeah, it's a kind of a busy day tomorrow at work, but it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'll survive. At least we get at my work we get, because I buy lunch at the cafeteria at work, but we get free lunch on Fridays. So very exciting stuff. I'm gonna open a can real quick. There we go. 7-Up Zero Sugar Tropical, my beloved. Cheers. I spilled it. You could probably make a compilation of the number of times I fucking spilled drinks. Jesus Christ. Anyways, hi. I, for once, have managed to not go a week and a half without streaming. It's only been like 5 days, something like that. Yeah, 5 days ago. Yeah. 5 days ago. And for some reason, 4 people followed me while I wasn't streaming. Which isn't suspicious in the slightest. If any of you are lurking here, hi, hello. Unless you're a bot, in which case, beep boop. Yeah, it's always weird to me when I get offline follows. I follow people offline all the time, so you know, maybe they found me randomly while I was offline and they liked my vibe. Or they're trying to scam me. They're about to come into my DMs to try and pitch me like a crypto scam or something. I hope you guys have been well. I hope you've all had a good week. The weather has been kind of awful here, like really hot and humid and not fun at all. Yeah, I've just been playing my gachas, enjoying myself. Still getting adjusted to working, but it's like it's been 2 months and I'm still not adjusted. Low key, high key, low key. So we'll see. I have a headache. It's okay. I just took an ibuprofen. It'll pass. Hopefully, it'll pass. If it doesn't pass in like half an hour, I'll end stream. I'll end stream a little early, but I'm glad you're doing good. I'm glad. I hope you're doing well as well, Andy. But it's properly summer. The solstice? I always get solstice and equinox messed up, and it like confounds people that I can't remember which one is which. The summer solstice, I believe, is in like what, 2 days? Right? It's the 21st. My calendar just says first day of summer. It doesn't say solstice or whatever. But it is the 21st. No more classes, so I've just been working. Hell yeah, get that money. Gotcha money. We love having the waifu money. It's so novel. Finally having money to spend on stuff is kind of surreal. Yeah. Having money, what an experience, right? Having income, having money in account and not just money out. We love to see it. Yeah, it makes it all worth it. When was my last payday? I think I got paid last week. Oh no. Oh, I get paid my payday's tomorrow. Huh. Already? That's crazy. Wow, my payday's tomorrow. How exciting. How very exciting for me. Sorry, I got distracted. Anyways, so the plan for today's stream is, let's switch over to screen share. Actually, no, we'll leave that there. OBS will pull over here. Okay, this plan for, what the fuck? Hello? There we go. So the plan for today, we'll watch all of these, I guess. We have the signal song for Boys to Planet. Boys to Planet is the second season of a survival show called Boys Planet. A survival show is essentially a competition show where along the way people get eliminated. That is what a survival show means, because you need to survive to the end. Think like, you know, American Idol, America's Got Talent, The Voice. Those would all fall under the category of survival shows, although no one calls them survival shows, except I think it started in Korea. I'm pretty sure that the name survival show started with K-pop. But Boys Planet aired 2 years ago, maybe 3. I'm actually not sure. Da, 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 da. Aired in 2023. Okay. 2 years ago, not 3. Boys Planet was quite popular, and the group that came out of it is called Zero Base One, which, yeah, their contract is actually coming to a close relatively soon, January 2026. This is their last year together as a group. Their music's okay, and they're all pretty cute. Yeah, I liked their debut. I like some of their tracks. Some of it is just okay. Not the biggest fan of them, but I think they're quite good. I have seen them live. They're good performers. And then and Boys Planet was like the boy version of a show called Girls Planet 999, which the group that came out of Girls Planet 999 is called Kepler, and they're still together actually. They decided to extend their contract, which, you know, is a first for a Mnet survival show, I'm pretty sure, so, you know, good for them. When are you gonna start airing? July 18th. Oh. Planet K will premiere on July 17th, while Planet C will start airing on July 18th. I guess we'll need to watch both. Okay, so Boys 2 Planet got announced a while back. And originally I wasn't gonna care about Boys 2 Planet, but several boys that I actually care about are unfortunately on this godforsaken show. I used to be a huge survival show like addict. I used to watch a lot of them and I used to really get invested. Now not so much. So let's see. Originally they were going to have Planet C and Planet K be separate and have one group for each. So they would have a Korean version of the show and a Chinese version of the show, and each version of the show would have its own group. So there would be two groups that came out of the show. People speculate that this happened because a Chinese trainee won first place in Boys Planet and they didn't like that. So however, end of May they announced that as they finished filming the show's first episode, I did not realize that they decided they were gonna merge the two narratives into one and debut a single global K-pop boy group. Accordingly, the show will start with highlighting the distinct stories and personalities of the contestants under Planet K and Planet C before converging into one, following the trainees' journey toward debut. So they backtracked on that, and now it's one group, like most of these shows, which will be interesting. It'll be interesting to see how they do it, because it's starting as two shows, I think. The final group of Boys 2 Planet will be formed by 8 trainees. 8. I think Zero Base 1 is 9? Yeah, 9 members. And I think Kepler was also 9. Hang on. Yeah, top 9. Interesting. Top 8. I wonder what? What did I just do? I wonder why. Excuse me. And then a week ago they revealed all the boys. Yeah, a week ago the Signal song was released and all of the solo cams, and there is one for each of them. So I think it's 156 because I think 4 of them dropped out. So it's not 160, but it's 80 for. They started with 80 contestants for each half. So K had 80 and C had 80, but I think 4 left the show already, which always happens. Oh, there are 3 members of MCND. Oh no. Oh, Win is also on. Oh, I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna throw up. Okay, we can scroll through that in a second. So that we know who to keep an eye out for. And so they released this is like fan cams, like individual fan cams. Hello, Bean. I hope you're doing. Hello. How are you? Today's a K-pop day, so I'm losing my mind. But so these are solo cams, which are basically just fan cams. So for the Signal song is like the theme song of the show. And so they get all however many initial, so like all 160 of them or so, get up on various parts of the stage and perform. And this is the first time everyone's getting to see them. So it's very exciting stuff. And then this is what is 1 minute plus alpha PR. Okay, so that's all the solo cams, and then these are the PR videos, or like self introduction, 자기소개. So like introducing themselves to the audience however they want to. They get a minute and a half, and they have to try and be memorable. So sometimes they do like crazy shit. Just woke up from a nap with potato using my face as his pillow. Aww. As he should, no. But yeah, sometimes they'll be really goofy and to try to like go viral and stuff, which is very funny. Is plus alpha. Let's see. Oh, is it gonna load? Oh, it's not separated from... Are K and C separate? Yeah. So K... Yeah, C has the red background, and K has the blue. Interesting. So there's all these videos. There's so much going on. They uploaded all of these, okay, 2 days ago. Did they upload them? In my computer. 3 days ago and then 2 days ago. Okay. I see, I see. Why plus alpha? I don't know why it's called plus alpha. Cat ears. I think I saw cat paw. You have cat ears and cat paw. Incredible. And then they just uploaded these. Lucky, look at the... What are they doing? Black and white cheek melier, like a sommelier. They have to... It's the game where they're like... They dangle something and they have to try and figure out what it... What the fuck is that? That's so scary. They have to try... What the fuck is this? They have to try to figure out what the object is by like rubbing their cheeks against it. But no, this is so... Okay, the lore. Boys Planet was very fruity. Zero Base One is also very fruity as a group. But Boys Planet was very fruity. There was like a lot of shipping and stuff. So it had a big reputation for being fruity. So I think that's what every thumbnail looks like. They're trying to kiss. I think that's the point. I think they're leaning into it this time. Cause let me scroll up. We're gonna see what they did last season. Because, disclaimer, I wasn't really following last season that closely. I was watching it for my boy, Taungi. And after he got eliminated, I stopped watching. I mostly just watched Ungi's parts. Like, and I voted for him. And that's it. Like, I was in it for Ungi, and then he got eliminated, and I was like, cool, I'm gonna stop caring. Because that's how I am. So for them, last season, they had like a solo thing, alcohol-free cocktail bar. They made them make cocktails? I guess? And then they had like a staring contest one. But the classic for produce is, yeah, they have them do a staring contest. Planet Eye Fighter. That's so silly. The classic is the pedometer. Oh, they did a pedometer one too. They made them do a lot. They might make them do more. The mystery hidden box where they stick something in the box and they have to each try and reach into the box and figure out what it is. But if they're scaredy cats, they'll just scream and cry. It's very funny. Let's close that. We don't need that anymore. Yeah, so they're having them do this for some reason. He's using his lips. That's not what you're supposed to do. I'm into it. It's so funny. So I'm assuming tomorrow they're they're releasing for K group. Let's see, where's I? Oh, there's Kangmin. There's Minjae and Heejun. Oh, they put two. Oh, these guys are like besties. They put them together. That's cute. Junsa, Dongwon. Oh, they put Leo and Sangwon together. They used to be in like a trainee group together. There's Kaeon, Yumeki, Kerijun. Yeah, so we're just gonna... The goal today is to try to get through as many of the besties. Don't be mean. They've been, I say that because they've been friends since I want to say middle school. They're in the same K-pop group together, but they were friends before then, I believe. I might be wrong. Which I think is cute. So, the goal today is to try to get through as many of the Signal song solo cams as possible, even if that means, I think the plan is we're gonna watch these two have all the members, and then I think we're gonna scroll through and then just watch any of the ones. We're gonna start at the bottom actually, because I think that's where all the... Because apparently these are in like order of like how long they've been trainees, which makes sense. Because a lot of the people who had previously debuted as idols already are down there. So we'll go down there and we'll just watch, we'll fully watch the ones that catch my eye, and then anyone else, like either they have a lot of views or I recognize... Either they have a lot of views or I recognize their name, or they were previously... Either if they have a lot of views or if they were already an idol previously, then we'll watch. But otherwise, we'll just probably watch the chorus. I'll try to figure out the timestamp for the chorus and just watch that and see if their vibes... See the vibes. And if their vibes stand out, we'll mark it down. Maybe I'll make a... Let me make a Google Doc. Hang on. Let me make a Google Doc real quick. Let me just... Oop, just in case. What is the BL stream? What BL stream? Never. Never or always, one of the two. Every stream is a BL stream, none of the streams are a BL stream. Maybe both. Just... I'll just title the document Boys 2 Planet for a while. It's so annoying to me that it's Boys 2 Planet and not Boys Planet 2. It annoys me. It's like, it's irrationally annoying to me. We're making the font Comic Sans because... Ah! Okay, we're making the title of this document I Hate This Show. Comic Sans. Comic Sans. Jesus Christ. Comic Sans. There we go. I guess Roman numeral stylization is cute. Why can't it be at the end? Why does it have to be... Oh. It's a little too small. Why does it have to be at the end? Why is it in the middle? I hate it. I hate it. I hate that it's in the middle. Okay, and then heading 1, Comic Sans. We'll make this Signal song. And then I'll just list anyone who like catches my eye. The 2 is silent. I hate that. Okay. These are the individual trainees. Individual trainees just means that they don't have a company behind them. Sewon, oh right, Sewon left Nine Eye. Did Nine Eye disband yet? No, they did not. When did Sewon leave? Winnie's hiatus, Winnie's departure, lawsuit. Juhyung and Sewon. Sewon. Oh, it was announced that he left when it was announced that he was going on the show. Yikes. Rip. Pre-debut. Well, I hope it worked. Okay, so that's one person that we'll probably be rooting for is Hoon. Because he left the group. I thought he was still in Nine Eye. Rip. Bill Entertainment. Don't know what that is. EPM Entertainment. Brave. So these, I love DKB. DKB is one of my favorite groups. I've been to see them live twice. Both times, because it was with Studio PAV, which is a promotion company, a K-pop like touring company where they have pretty good fan benefits. So I did VVIP both times, which tells you how much I like them. So I've like met the members briefly. They're very talented. Harry June is like straight up one of the best dancers in K-pop, period. And Hee-chan is also very good. Oh, he was on Boys 24. Boys 24 is an ancient survival show. When did this air? 2016, 10 years ago. Yeah, Boys 24 was also an insane show. Wib? Is that how you pronounce it? Whib. Yeah, Whib. What does the name mean? A compound word of the two? It's a compound word of white and black. Okay. Yeah, they're like a pretty new group. I don't know why they're already sending members onto a survival show. That's crazy to me. So we're gonna keep an eye on Sewon, Han Hae-jun, Yang Hee-chan, Jeon Ii-jung, Kim Junmin. Okay, this is cute. Jader. What a stage name. Jader. And then Moon Wonjun. Wonjun is a cute name. Choco 1 and 2. They're young. 14 and 16? Oh, they're a pre-debut group? 14 and 16? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Former Loud. Oh, Cube. Oh. But they're both 15, so we're gonna move on. Jung Han-eum. Han-eum is cute. Han-eum. Because means like note. Like a musical note. FNC has 2. Great M Entertainment. I don't know. Grid Entertainment. Oh, they're both Grid Entertainment scooped up Leo and Sangwon. So Leo and Sangwon were under a trainee group called Trainee A. They were a pre-debut boy group under Big Hit. They were supposed to be a new group under BTS's company, Big Hit. BTS's company is Hybe, but Hybe is like the big parent company, and there are multiple labels underneath, and Big Hit is one of them. Yeah. But then, basically it all fell apart because Leo got kind of, canceled. I don't know if there's a better way to say it. It came out that, let's see if is it here? Does it say Leo controversy? Does it say here? Does it say anything about? No, it doesn't actually talk about the controversy at all. Basically he had like written, he was like a rap trainee, and he had written like rap lyrics that were like violently misogynistic, if I remember correctly. Like they were bad and people were pissed. So he apologized, but then ended up leaving Trainee A, and then Trainee A fell apart because Trainee A was kind of centered around Leo, so it all kind of fell apart. One joined JYP until he was trade JYP for a while. Then he's joined Encode, 131 label. He debuted solo, and now he's at Grid. Yorch is at Grid and joined a group called POW. Yeah, they got him out of there. Yeah, it was bad. James is still in Big Hit. JJ performed. He joined SM. Oh, SM usually doesn't take trainees who used to be like publicly known as being part, like they like fresh new faces. They don't like picking up trainees from other companies who had been public. They don't like picking up people who had been in other groups, so that's rare. Good for him. And then Jihoon is into us, which I love. Leo and Sangwon joined Grid. Wuchan is part of All Day Project, which All Day Project is its own can of worm. Not even gonna touch that. So yeah, that's Leo. So people don't know how to feel about Leo being on this show. So we'll see. I mean, to be fair, I think it was when he was younger, but like it's really up to you if you want to forgive him for all that, you know? I don't really care either way. It'll really depend on like his behavior in the future for me, I think. I never really cared that deeply for him. Yumeki, I don't know what the hell Yumeki is doing here. Yumeki is an extremely talented dancer and choreographer who was on Street Man Fighter as a part of Team 1 Million. Yeah, I don't know. Yoonmin, former member of JYP Loud. Did JYP Loud? Yeah, Kickflip. They became Kickflip. Okay. Encode. Oh, another former member of Trainee A is here. Oh, interesting. We'll see. Encode. Oh, this is Jejung's company. Oh, interesting. Jejung used to be a member of he used to be a member of like the biggest K-pop group back in like the mid 2000s called DBSK, TVXQ, THSN. All of them are the same. 동방신기 is the Korean name, but it gets translated into different languages, different ways, so it's interesting. Jellyfish is interesting because Jellyfish has members of Very Very, but also has other younger trainees as well. They have a lot of trainees. Jellyfish has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 trainees. Kean, Dongwon, and Kangmin are all members of Very Very. Very Very is another favorite group of mine. I've seen them live twice at KCON 2018 and 2019. I did a high touch with Very Very in 2019, I want to say. And I think they're super talented and they're really great. And I saw them at KCON 2 years ago, I want to say. I saw them at KCON 2 years ago. Not last year, 2 years ago. Because last year I went with my cousin. Nonstop and Kyla. He was in 2 other groups and he's... Okay, this was a dance group. Gotcha. He was in a group already and he's only 17. When did he leave? Kim Hyun-seo? Lineup changes. Hyun-seo. He was in the group from 2020 to 2022. How old was he? Hang on. 2020? 13? 13 to 15? Jesus. K-pop, man. Is this like a kids group or something? No? They look young, though. How old is the youngest one? Jesus Christ, and they have a lot of former members. Not a good sign, generally. Hyunsa was the maknae. Okay. Who's the youngest now? How old is he? Oh, 8. Throws up and dies. Oh, 8. Don't touch me. Don't look at me. Lots of other former survival shows. Junsa. Ugh. Junsa is a member of We I. I don't know We I that well, but I know that they're very talented, and he used to be in One the Nine. One the Nine, which was a pretty popular. One the Nine was the group that came out of Under 19, so he already won a survival show. He won a survival show and debuted in the winning group. Kim Dong-hyun. It looks like there's 2 Kim Dong-hyuns. Where's the other one? Kim Dong-yoon. Yeah, he's an 08 liner. 08 liners are 16. That's disgusting. Anyways, former Loud contestant. P Nation, which is Psy's company. Fun fact. RBW. Star on. TOP Media. TOP Media, my enemy. Jesus Christ, I always forget how young they are. When did MCND debut again? 2020. God. Yeah, he would have been 15 and they would have been 16. So MCND is another group that I quite like. I've never seen them live, but I like a lot of their early music. I liked a lot of their early music. I was really into them when they first debuted, but I haven't been keeping up with them as well recently. TOP Media, however, as a company, is a company that I've followed quite closely. 100% or Beckpercent was one of my favorite groups back when they first debuted, and like until through their disbandment, pretty much. I loved them dearly. They were probably one of the first like super underrated groups that I liked. Up Tension, I was more of a casual fan of. And then Teen Top, I was a huge fan of back in the day. Teen Top, also known as the group with the worst acronym in existence, Teenage Emo Boy Emotion Next Generation Talent Object. Teenage Emo Boy Emotion Next Generation, all one word, Next Generation, all one word, Talent Object Praise. One of the best to ever do it. One of my, like, there's so many crazy acronyms in K-pop. It's so funny. One of my favorites is M-Black, which is Music Boys Live in Absolute Quality. Another one of my favorites. Yeah. So these are members of MCND. Despicable. I hate it here. Where's the... Did I scroll right past... Oh, they're Woolim. W. Duh. We haven't gotten there yet. I'm gonna cry. Wake One, which is the company that like is gonna manage the final group probably. Waif, never heard of them. With Us, yeah, they're a member of The Wind. The Wind is another group that debuted pretty recently, so I don't know why they're here. Yeah, The Wind, just like Whib, also debuted in 2023, so I don't know why they sent a member. It's so weird. And then Drippin'. These two, they're members of Drippin', and they were also formerly on Produce 101. They were on Produce X 101, and that's so sad. Dongyun and Ehyup. Drippin' is a group that I don't actually know that well. I haven't really listened to their music. I know that a bunch of the members were on Produce X 101, and Cha Junho was in X1, which was the debut group of Produce X 101. R.I.P. in peace. And then a member of Blitzers, another younger group. 2021, 4 years ago. Okay. That's kind of borderline. Okay. Blitzers, so he's also here. So a bunch of people who used to be in other groups, which is crazy. Former Youth with You 3 contestant. That's like a Chinese version of Produce 101, basically. I think it's the Chinese. Is Youth with You the licensed version, or is that Produce Camp? I don't really watch any of them, so it's very hard for me to keep track. Member of 1B1. Are these the individual trainees? They are. This guy was actually on Boys Planet, which is crazy. Pre-debut member of Zodiac. Oh, we need to power through because we're like 45 minutes in and we haven't watched a single video yet. Blanky, I liked Blanky. Blanky was one of those groups that had a ton of previously debuted idols in it. So another former Boys Planet contestant. Interesting. Another under 19 contestant. I know a bunch of members of Boy Story are in the Chinese half of this show, so member of a New Keys, The Voice Kids of Vietnam. Oh, and also Boys Planet. I see. Okay, looks like he left the show. Another former Boys Planet contestant. Looks like he left. Did all the people who left the show leave on the Chinese side? Because I didn't see any crossed out names on the Korean side. Interesting. Former member of Sky, Starlight Boys. It's another Korean survival show I want to see. Universe League, another Korean survival show. Easy Project 2. That's JYP's Japanese survival show. Project 7, another Korean, like a pretty recent Korean survival show. Boy Story. Oh, they're under NCC Entertainment. Was Boy Story? Is it? Okay, that article doesn't exist. Cool. Boy Story. Under NCC Entertainment and JYP. I see. They debuted in 2018. The members were like really young, I remember. Like they were really young when they debuted, which is why they were called Boy Story. Who'da thunk? Yeah, they debuted back in 2018. I remember everyone like, I wonder, do they have a gallery? Everyone like freaked out when they first debuted. They were like, that's crazy. How is their debut? How old are you? It was called How Old Are You? It's part of their pre-debut. It was called How Old Are You? It was called How Old Are You? I'm gonna crash. I'm gonna cry. No! Don't call it that! No, those are babies! Am I laughing or am I crying? Those are like those are like 7-year-olds. How old are they now? They're 20. They debuted 7 years ago and they're 20. I'm having an aneurysm. You can't call it How Old Are You? You can't. Some titles just shouldn't be used. Sometimes you just need to stop and think. Oh my god, these are children. That's crazy. These are children looking like they're playing tough. Most recent. Yeah, even here they look kind of young, you know? They don't look like they're a 7-year-old group at all. Yeah, in this, they look young. They look young still. Crazy. Anyways, there are 3 members of Boy Story on the... Cries, screams, cries, throws up. Former Make Mate 1 contestant. These are all survival shows, like pretty recent survival shows. VK Dream, C-pop group, I see. School and after school contestant. 1B1 C-pop group. 1=5 C-pop group. Oh, he left. Good for him. East Shine is another K-pop group. Relatively new K-pop group. 2023. Yeah. Oh, he's also here for some reason. teens. Interesting. And then yeah. Yeah, because they started when they were in vitro. It's crazy. If I were gonna guess who's gonna debut of the people that we have data on, I think people who are likely to debut, Leo, Sangwon are pretty likely to debut. Yumeki could go either way. His numbers look really good right now, but honestly, we don't know how it's gonna go later on. Also, I think I honestly think Yumiki's too good for this program. Like his talent, he's too talented for this shit. I think Kangmin is probably gonna debut. I think where did it go? I don't think we went up far enough. I think for Brave, Harry Jun is slightly more likely than Hichan. Harry Jun could go either way. We'll have to see. I think of these three, Junhyuk is the most likely, but even then, I don't think it's super likely, not gonna lie. Thanatorn I could see, maybe. And then I don't think either member of Drippin. I don't think Chris will. It's so hard to tell though. I think Sewon has a decent shot, the guy who was on Boys Planet last time. This guy, Sewon, I think he has a decent shot. We'll have to see. If he gets good screen time, I think he has a good shot. I don't know as much about the C group, but I think the Boy Story members have a good shot. However, I don't know why they're here. As far as I can tell, Boy Story is very popular, especially in China. So I'm a little confused as to why they're here. But again, I don't really follow C-pop that closely. It's kind of hard to follow. It's harder to follow Chinese media if you don't speak Chinese, if you can't read Chinese, and if you don't have like a Weibo account, if you're not on like Weibo and Bilibili. I am kind of on Bilibili, but mostly just to watch like VTuber clips sometimes. But not even that often. I feel like I haven't been on Bilibili in forever. I'm glad I can listen to you to catch up on the tea. I'm low-key the person to go to for K-pop tea. I know too much. But yeah, those are my opinions. The people I think are gonna do well that I know about. I think Sewon has a really good shot. I think Harry Jun has a good shot. I think Yugangmin has a really good shot. I think Yumeki has a good shot. I think both Sangwon and Leo have a really good shot, and I think all the Boys Story members have a good shot. So those are like my 9 that I think have a good shot. So that's more than the debut members. The debut members is 8. So just pick 2 of the Boys Story members. I don't think all 3 would debut. Honestly, I feel like I wouldn't be surprised if all 3 make it to the end, but I don't think all 3 would be able to debut. But yeah, and then of course it's not all gonna be people that I've heard of, right? It's gonna be like, my opinion, it should be no more than 4. No more than 4 should be people who had already debuted. Unless they completely don't rig it, which I doubt. They're gonna rig it at least a little bit. So I think like half will probably be people we've already heard of, and then the other half will be new faces. Might even be less. It might be 3. 3 might be the sweet spot. It might be more. Might be. I feel like more than half is pushing it low key, high key. But we'll see. We'll see. So, and the new faces, I don't have any prediction. Maybe after we watch some of these videos, I'll have more of a clue. Maybe after but even then, it's so hard to tell from the Signal song video unless someone has like tons of charisma or like has a lot of views because they went viral on Korean social media and I didn't catch it. We'll see. Let me drink my 7-Up. Anyways, after a fucking hour of yapping, after an hour of yapping, let's watch these videos. Hang on. You're here for the yap. If you're not here for the yap, I don't know why you're here, because I yap objectively too much. Okay. We're gonna watch the teasers too because they're like a minute. They're less than a minute, and why not? I want to watch them. I miss the yap. I miss yapping. I need to yap more on stream so that way I don't yap too much. I can stop oversharing at work. I need to stop oversharing at work. I can't help it. I can't help it. Oh, it doesn't have English subs. Maybe it doesn't need them. I'll translate after. Boys Planet is coming back. 2 planets are coming. 2개의 플래닛이 온다. 당신의 마음을 타오르게 당신의 마음. I can't read Korean either. I can't read English. Why would I be able to read Korean? 당신의 마음을 타오르게 할 소년들이 온다. The boys who will burn up your heart are coming. They are approaching. They are approaching your location. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, right. It's Mnet's 30th anniversary this year, 2025. K-pop world scale debut project. 다 오를 준비가 되었는가? Are you ready to burn up? No, thank you. No, thank you, actually. I think I'm good, actually. I do not want to burn up, please. Anyway. Signal song Hola Sola. Hola is the Korean version, but the English is Hola Solar. Solar. Global warming scares me. I'm okay. Yeah, this is very global warming core season. I don't know how to feel about that. Not great. Hola Solar. It's literally Hola Solar. It's literally the global warming season. Lucky, what's happening? Is this anything? Is there like a tidbit of the? Ooh. Oh, that's cool. Okay, this is dragged out to hell. Stop that. That's it. 당신을 타오르게 할 소년을 찾아보세요. Find a boy who'll make you burn up. It's so hot. Yeah, the weather is awful right now. It's so hot and humid and disgusting. Listen, translation is hard, but also it does sound kind of odd, even will make you burn up. There's not really a great way to translate it into English. That'll get you fired up, I guess. What's this? B-boys. Okay. And people are already making edits. Okay. It's time. We finally get to listen to the Signal song. The difference in views is kind of crazy. 3.7 million versus 1 million. I guess that makes sense, but also like that's wild. Because I think the Korean side has more trainees that people have heard of, but that's probably only part of it because the groups aren't that popular. Well, Yume Kia's on the K side too, and Yume Kia has a huge fandom backing him up right now for some reason. 1.6 million views? Dang. I didn't realize his had gone up so far. Yeah, his numbers have been going crazy. And I don't know why. I don't like obviously, like no offense to Yume. He's what the fuck is happening? Obviously, the mega crews are out for World of Street Woman Fighter. If we have time at the end, we'll watch them. Even though it'll kind of spoil episode 2. Like, I think episode 4 just happened and the first elimination happened. So obviously the team that got eliminated first won't have a mega crew. But also I want to watch the mega crews. So maybe we might watch them today. We might watch them No, probably not today. I don't think we'll have time to watch them today. We'll watch them this weekend if I have time. Okay. Anyways, hola solar. Do they have English subs? Do they not have English subs? Wow, they really said, screw you, international fans. Hang on, let me make it big. I can translate the Korean, but I cannot translate Chinese, so we'll all just be suffering together for the Chinese one. Unless they have Korean subs on it, in which case, I'll do my best. Let's make this 720p, not 1080, because I think that would cause my computer to have a meltdown. Okay. I'm excited.
우주를 밝히는 무한한 에너지.
The energy, the infinite energy that lights up the universe, the sun.
태양을 바라보는 두 개의 별은 같은 꿈을 꾸고 있었어.
The two stars that, hang on, my memory is bad. I forgot
태양을
already.
바라보는 두 개의 별은 같은 꿈을
The two stars that faced the sun were dreaming the same dream, had the same dream. Sorry. The boy on the
빛이
blue star.
쏟아지는 수면 위로 높이 올라가.
수면. 수면. And then there are words that I just don't know because I'm illiterate. 수면. I'm gonna look it up and I'm gonna feel stupid probably. Sometimes I blank on the dumbest words. Bilingual, just bilingual things. 수면. 앵앵. 수면. Oh, surface? Oh, the surface of water, or just 표적? Or sleep is also oh, 수면제. Duh. 수면제 is like sleeping pills, I think. 빛이 쏟아지는 수면 위로 높이 올라가. He went high up on the surface where the light was spilling down. By pitch, Cass and Levi. Choreography by Baekgu-young. Man pointing at himself. Meme. Bilingualism, truly. Technically try, but I'm bad at Japanese, so. Baekgu-young is another really popular K-pop choreographer. He's also the dance teacher of season 1. Is he the dance teacher again? That might be awkward for reasons that I will talk about in 2 seconds when I look. He is the dance teacher again. That makes sense. They always do this. Because Baekgu-young and Yumeki, who again is one of the contestants, Yumeki and Baekgu-young were on the same team on Streetman Fighter. They were both on the 1 million team, so they know each other quite well. And like they both have worked with 1 million a lot. Crazy. Again, what is Yumeki doing here? I will say that I don't like this trend of like professional dancers becoming K-pop idols. I'm not a fan of it. I think it's not the best usage of their time. Like truly, they're free to do whatever they want, but it's not as profitable, and it's just more work for less respect. Low-key being a K-pop idol, but like, you know, they want it might work out. It started with Emma and another member of Bad Villain. Annie? I don't know Bad Villain very well. I only know Emma because Emma was on Street Woman Fighter, the first season. She's a fantastic dancer. Some of the best body control I've ever seen, truly. And now Yumeki on Boys 2 Planet, and then Bailey Sok is debuting as part of All Day Project. And Bailey is just truly one of the best female choreographers in the game, in my opinion. She's one of my favorites. Truly one of my favorite female choreographers. She's worked with everyone. She's choreographed with KDA. She's choreographed for SM idols like Kai, Taemin, SHINee, aespa, like truly a world-class dancer and choreographer. And now she's in some K-pop group. Like, no hate to, like, I love K-pop. I love the artistry that does go into the K-pop performances. And I think there are a lot of really talented dancers in K-pop. But it's just, I don't know. I feel like I need to gather my thoughts on it. It does bother me. I just haven't quite solidified my thoughts into something coherent, you know? Okay, anyways, this guy has been staring at us for too long. That was Kangmin. So Kangmin, okay, that was Kangmin. Kangmin is an A! Okay, so the first episode, well, actually, I don't know how Boys Planet does it. So I'm gonna keep my mouth shut. I don't think Boys Planet does the letter rankings that Produce used to do. So, well, I'll keep my mouth shut. But generally, the smallest group that shows up first in the beginning on like the highest level, they got the best rank in like the preliminary judging. There's like a preliminary round to determine who gets these coveted best spots. It's Jader. What's his given name again? Junmin, I think. Oh yeah, I was gonna say something too. Oh, what pissed me off about this season already is that the first round of voting happened before this even dropped. It was called the blind pick. It had none of their names. You were literally only picking based on pictures with no names attached, just on vibes. So I had to try and struggle to figure out which of these bland mugshot looking photos were the boys I wanted to vote for. It was truly a nightmare. Because my facial recognition, not the best. My vocal recognition also not the best. So I will be fighting for my life. With my hope for like DKB and Very Very's, I want them to do well, but not so well that they debut in the final group, especially because the contract is so long. The contract is like 5 years. I want them to do well and get attention, but I would prefer if they didn't debut in the group, right? But then because also like a lot of people are saying is that like there's no guarantee that the group from Boys to Planet is gonna do as well as the original Boys Planet, because let's see if the original Boys Planet Signal song, not to get distracted once again, but I want to see how many views did the original Boys Planet Signal song get, because of course there's a lot of views from like recently too, so it's not completely accurate. Boys Planet, I forget what the Signal song is called, so here I am. It has 14 million views. Of course, not it's only like a week old, but then again, it should get like a lot of views in the first week because a lot of people are going to be curious about it, but we'll have to see. It's the power, incredible. Oh my god, the sun, K. It's like the voter, the audience, K and C. It's the Illuminati, guys.
다른 하늘 아래
Oh, under a
같은
different
태양을
sky.
꿈꿔온 너와 나.
Sorry, there's a hair in my mouth? There was a hair in my mouth, and it like, it was gross. It felt gross. 다른 하늘 아래, under a different sky.
다른 하늘 아래 같은 태양을 꿈
You and I who have dreamed of the same sun under different skies.
꿈꿔온 너와 나. 나,
Me,
너,
you.
날아올라.
Let's fly. Cute. I like that shot where they like, wow, look at all of them. I like that shot of them with like their hands reaching towards each other. That was cute. Okay, let's try and find out who that center was. Mickey. (5년) 활동이니까 제발 눈 똑바로 뜨고 투표해라 제발 진짜. The group is going to promote for 5 years, so I'm begging you to vote properly. Like, 눈 똑바로 뜨고, keep your eyes open and vote properly. I'm begging you, 제발 진짜, seriously, please. Okay, the rapper here is Yoonmin. I came to cheer for Yumiki and there was a person doing push-ups at the ending fairy. The kid doing push-ups. People are think he's funny. 뭔가 AI한테 타올라를 주제로 보이스팻이라는 제목의 서바이벌 프로그램의 시그널송을 만들어주라고 한 콜인데 the quality seems like they asked an AI to make a signal song with the theme of burning up with the title of Boys Planet. The center guy looks promising. Yeah, but who is he? Sangwon? That guy, okay. I don't know trainee that well. Chung Sang-hyun. Does anyone know who the... This is very, very... Junmin, Kangmin. No one's talking about the center. Gonu? Gonu got the center? I see. Which one's Gonu? Unless there's multiple Gonus, in which... Kim Gonu? Is it this one? Like I said, I'm bad with faces. It might be? I think maybe? Unless if there's another Gonu. Hang on. We have to scroll all the way through. Yeah, I think that was him. Ooh. Does that mean a independent trainee got the center slot? I don't think that's happened before. Good for him. Yeah, I think that was him. An independent trainee got the center slot? That's crazy. Independent trainees have a hard time on this show for whatever reason. Oh, that's where the other Kim Dong-hyun is. There's two. I see. Korean names be like Konu. Okay. Ooh. Okay. I'll root for him. I'll root for the center, Kim Konu. And he's 22, which means he's like an 03 liner or an 01 liner. 03, 01, 02. I swear. My brain is not working. 03 liner. But hey, he's an adult. That's all we can ask for, really. Okay. It's time for the seaside. The seaside. She sells seashells on the seashore. I'll probably have less commentary for this one because I don't know them that well and I don't recognize faces that well. I wonder who the kid was that was doing push-ups.
照亮着宇宙的无限能量，太阳。望着太阳的两颗星星。
Okay, I think it's the exact same. Yeah, from what it is, they do have the words in Korean, and I think it's the exact same as in the previous video. They can use taola in the Chinese version as well, even though taola is like burn up, like rise, like I don't know how to translate taola. But it's a Korean word, but they can just use it in the Chinese version of the song by just saying that it's hola as in Spanish. Honestly, I can't even be mad. That's pretty funny. That's pretty clever. I can't, like, disgustingly handsome. What the fuck? Imagine looking like that. The fuck?
在不同的天空下，你和我梦想着同一个太阳。我，还有你，飞起来吧。
Okay. We're about to get sick of this fucking song. I'll probably... Okay. So we watched both of them. The song's okay. I feel like it's not as good as last Boys Planet Signal song. Or the Girls Planet Signal song. I think it was just okay. It just kind of sounds like, they all kind of sound alike a little bit, you know? Oop, I went too far. Yeah. Junzao, Tang Yihua. Okay, wait, actually, no. Why did I close it? I need to see if the comments say who that center is. I want to know. I want to know who the centers are. I mean, we'll find out during the show, but oh my god, there's gonna be so much content to watch. Because like the episodes for these shows take like 2 hours, and then like there's gonna be 2 episodes a week until they combine.
照亮着宇宙。
There's gonna be so much. Am I gonna have to praying that this time he'll be able to debut. He must have already been on a... Okay, I get that he's handsome. Please tell me his name. He needs to debut. He's so handsome visually. Anshin. Jayan. They're already fighting. Group C's center is better than Group K's. He has Anshin, former Make Mate 1 contestant. Okay, we have our clues. We need to go hunting. I could, of course, just freaking Control F search. However, where's the fun in that? We're gonna search, look for Make Mate 1 contestants. Jo Anshin. He's under Chromosome and Noir Entertainment. Noir Entertainment has Nuera, who is the winning group from Make Mate 1, I believe. Yeah. Formed through Make Mate 1. Their debut was really good. I like Nuera a lot. Okay, I see. Maybe I need to watch Make Mate 1 one of these days, I feel like. He ranked 14th place overall in the finale, thus being unable to debut. Revealed as after being chosen by trainees as visual poster. Oh, the trainees got to choose who could be on the visual posters. I see. Oh, is the Chinese uniform, is the C group uniform different? Hang on. Because see, it has the knot. I don't know what it's called. I don't know anything. Random guy from the K group. Yeah, theirs is like a suit. That kind of looks like a Bakuran. I guess maybe they have different versions of the uniform. Wait, who decides who gets... There's like different versions of the uniform. Wait, how do they... Is it random? Interesting. I never noticed. Yeah, he also just has a regular suit. Interesting. Okay, so I guess each gets like 2 different versions, like a regular suit and then something else. I don't know. Okay, so it looks like the center is Jo Anshin. Looks like he has a really solid shot. He was a good center. He was... I don't know. I feel like people also, the thing is though, people might just be getting distracted by his face. I was also getting distracted by his face. People were like, oh, he's so charismatic. And he is, but it's too early to tell, I want to say. but I feel like people like him a lot, so people will probably vote for him. Okay. We're an hour 40 in. It is 9:13. I'm like done all my dailies and stuff, but I do need to go to bed. Let's give ourselves until 10 p.m. Let's give ourselves until 10 p.m. Should I watch them off stream? I don't know. Actually, no, it can't be by length of training, can it? Because Idonghan is way too far down. Is it by? But it's not alphabetically Korean or English. I don't know what this order is anyway. So let's just go from the top. I'm trying to decide what I want to do. Because I do want to watch them all. I've never done that for one of these shows. I've never watched every single one, and I feel like it would be fun. And it would definitely be fun to do on stream. It would be funny to do it all in one sitting. You could do it in multiple sittings. It just takes a million stream. I guess it gives me motivation to stream more often. They'll kind of keep uploading shit, and we can just keep having streams, reaction and being a reaction Andy LMAO. I mean, it does give me motivation to stream more, because otherwise I just don't stream that much actual gameplay, because I'm just streaming watching K-pop and watching Zenless Story. And I don't actually game. I'm just a professional yapper, man. Which, I mean, there are plenty of people who watch videos more often than me and provide less commentary. Or, they still talk, but they don't provide, like, useful commentary. Like, not being mean, but just saying my opinion, being a little mean. I'm too tired for this, man. Okay, I think... I'm trying to you're not wrong. You're very engaging. Thank you for thinking so. It's the unmedicated ADHD, I think. No, it's not just that. I think also, like, being good at talking and yapping is a skill. And I do think I'm a pretty funny person. Not to sound insane, but I don't know. Humor's a skill? Question mark? It's just like picking up oh, come on. The_real legacy. No, thank you. Best viewers on stream, whatever. Stream, what is I don't know. I don't care. Bye. Not even a really good username. I swear the bots for the streamboo.com, like a bang boo. I swear for the longest time all the bots had the best usernames, and lately they've been slacking. It's crazy. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, humor's a skill. I feel like you can improve your humor. The underscore ruins it. Yeah, I think it's the underscore. I feel like people act like, excuse me, you're funny or you're not. Or like, I don't know, people are stupid. People think women can't be funny. I don't think anyone's funny in that case. But also everyone's sense of humor is different. So it is like, you just got to find a way to appeal to the way, you got to work on the craft. Exactly. You can approach humor in a very analytical way if you really want to. You just got to like find out what the best thing to do is to go on like TikTok or Instagram Reels or YouTube Shorts and just like figure out what's popular. Because usually if something's popular on there, It's either like cute animals or something really heartfelt, or it's something funny. And you can pick up on that kind of humor. Humor that people like these days, people like absurd shit. Yeah. And then you just gotta like practice thinking on your feet. I don't know. I hate to say it, but like improv comedy class. That's a dark joke. Not to, I'm gonna say it anyway. Not to promote self-harm, but take an improv class. Just kidding. Improv can be fun. Improv can also, it's painful. Improv, it's like you really have to like push yourself out. Improv is very interesting. You really need to, if you want to get the most out of improv, you really do need to push yourself out of your comfort zone, which I'm still not the best at it. I don't know. Like a random example is that like back when I did improv more often, I refused to do accents. Even today, I'm not like great at accents. I'm a little better than I used to be, but I never push myself out of my comfort zone. Improv truly is like jumping off of a cliff backwards on purpose. Yeah, truly. It truly is just humiliating yourself for the entertainment of others. But you know, in a fun way. Teehee. Uh, comedy, you just have to get good at seeking external validation, and you'll be so funny. You just need to start seeking external validation. You will become so funny. Let's just look through. Yumeki has the most views, I'm sure. 1.6 million. I know I'd have to look into it more. There were a few trainees who were like buying views, like their views went up very quickly, very suspiciously. Donghan only has 29K. Dang, my boy. Hitan only has 31. Leo has 145. That's lower than I expected. Christian, who was on the previous season. Dongyun, Drippin, 61K. That's a nice screen. That's a nice thumbnail. I think that's cute. Yu Gangmin, 229K. Yeah. Sanglin. He left an impression. Park Nuri. Youngjun. Atik. I think he's Thai. Sangwon, 615K. Oh, wow. Sangwon over Leo then, maybe? I think Leo might be a bit too controversial. Masato. He caught my eye a few times in the music video. Leon. Who is he? Leon. What company is he? He looks vaguely familiar, but I just may be delusional. Dion, he's Thai. He's from Wake One. Okay. I think he's just been on this show, yeah. He's baby. What the fuck? He's just a little guy. Jung Sang-hyun, 222,000 views. Who are you? Jung Sang-hyun. Did I miss it? Is he Eng? Hang on. Control F. Jung Sang-hyun. Another Wake One trainee. Okay. Interesting. Why is his view count so high? Oh, he was one of the ones who was on a visual poster. I see. Okay. Han Hiri-jun, only 50K. It's fine. He's too good for this group. Kim Dong-hyun B. There's another. Okay, Kim Gun the center. Yeah, that's him. He has similar. I'm not saying he looks like him, but he does have similar vibes to Gu Jung-mo from Produce X101 and Gravity. And Jung-mo also did really well on the show. He was very popular. Song Min-jae, I believe. Yeah, from MC&D, 33K. I see. Kim Dong-hyun A, the other one. Hana Torn from The Wind. Oh, where's the guy? I haven't been paying that much attention to view counts, but there's a few guys who like their people are suspecting they bought views. Junmin, Yihyup. Oh, is it by? No, because then the center would be last, right? I don't know. I don't know how they ordered these. Kaeon 67K. Okay, it's possible. Where's the guys who? Let's sort by popular and see what comes up. I should put on BGM or something, but blah, 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 blah. Yumeki's crazy. Yeah, let me put on my BGM. I might not watch another one tonight. I'm eepy. I might just gap a little more and then go to bed. Yumeki, Isangwon's PR, Joanshin, the center, Kim Junso. Wow. Oh wow. Yeah. Relatively low. Yumeki's PR. Yeah. Xie Binghua. I do remember their look. His look is very distinctive. I think the makeup, he's got like the kind of like the makeup to make you kind of look like you're sickly, if you know what I'm talking about. And then like the pale skin and the white hair, he does stand out a lot. Yeah, the blush like directly under the eyes. It's like a whole thing. I feel like it's really popular in Japan also. I feel like it's most popular in Japan, but it is popular in all of East Asia. Well, that's loading. Well, that tab is fighting for its life. Kangmin is up there. Song Sang-hyun. Oh, but Binghwa also on a visual poster, maybe? Is that why? Oh. He was on Project 7. I see. He was on Project 7. I see. Was he also on one of the... Project 7. Xie Binghua. Cute. Okay, he wasn't a visual poster or anything. Okay, but he was someone that people knew of. How many comments on the video? Okay, we're not gonna accuse anyone of buying views. 조원신's PR, Masato, Yugangmin's PR, Kim Gun-woo's PR, Jung Sang-hyun's PR, Choi Ribu, Shui Qingui, Yi-chan, Kim Junsa. Oh, did the botted views go away? I think they might have. Oh no, I think it's him, Tao Kwanzon. I think this is one of the... I remember this being one of the ones where people were suspecting that someone might have bought views. Probably not him, but maybe like if he has fans or someone who knows him, maybe. yeah, the views were like part of a ranking, but that already passed, so you don't have to worry about that anymore. Interesting. Yumeki's view count is crazy though. People are streaming like crazy for him. Yeah, unfair. Mnet puts him in top 8. I'm gonna crash out. I hope what YouTube removes the views that were bought. Give me some money, rich guy. Okay, I will say buying views on YouTube is not that expensive. Buying subscribers and views on YouTube is not that expensive. Okay. Should we watch one? Or should we just go to bed? I wanted to, okay. So, I want to make a video of like best, nope, that's still in Korean. Best songs by best pre B2P songs / performances by trainees. I might make this list on stream. I might not. But I do want to make a video of like, I want to make an edited video of like clips from the songs, you know? Like one of those best of compilations that people make. Okay, I think wow, my stream title was truly clickbait. I haven't watched a single. Okay, we're gonna, so that I'm not a complete liar, we're gonna watch one solo cam. We're gonna watch, let's watch Yumeki's, because his is the most viewed anyway. Let's watch Yumeki's and then we'll set it back to oldest. Because I think Yumeki's was also the first one that got uploaded too. Crazy. Okay. We're gonna watch one and then I'm gonna go to bed. I'm gonna feed my Neopets and then I'm gonna go to bed. Because I'm tired. And I have work tomorrow. Bleh. Excuse me. JP. Oh, Plave. Japanese debut. Good for them. Truly. I will say there was like a VTuber survival show called, fuck, I forget what it was called. I truly forget what it was called. There was a VTuber survival show where it was a bunch of like female idols who were using VTuber avatars. But when they eliminated people, they just like dropped them down a trap door, I think. They just threw their 3D VTuber model into a hole and then they erected they made a grave. We should watch that show sometime. It's truly insane. They got like members of Luna and shit on that show. And it's just truly unhinged. No one cared about it. It was so sad. No one cared about that show, even though there was, and then it was really funny. They just like fans figured out who was who like immediately. It was great. Okay, we're just gonna watch Yumeki's fan cam and then we're gonna go and we'll watch the rest. See, cause okay. Let me see if I can see like a previously debuted idol because they know how to do it. Truly. is happening? Eh.
Alright.
Nutolan is quite a good dancer.
So bang.
Let's skip forward a little bit. Yeah, I think he's hitting a little too hard. Yeah, this move too. It just doesn't choreo for Yumeki. I don't think the choreo quite suits him. I'll vote for him simply because his courage in taking on the challenge after being a trainer is cool. Yumiki's spirit of challenge is so high and is wonderful. The fans of energy. Yeah, no one's. I don't know. No one's talking about the video itself. It's all just like, oh, he was a trainer on Japan's, because he was. That was a big thing people were talking about. He was one of the dance trainers for Produce 101 Japan The Girls, which recently aired. Not recently, it was like last year. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how it's gonna. I'm sure if he ended up in the debut group, I'm sure it would work out, but yeah, the lines just aren't quite there for this choreo, in my opinion. Not that I don't want to get. He's obviously he's a very talented dancer. We know this. It's just he's not an idol yet, and he might be by the end of the show, but we'll have to see. It'll be interesting because I think he also has a lot to learn. I'll be interested to see how his vocals sound. I don't think I've ever heard him sing. So we'll have to see. Although it feels like these days vocals aren't that important in K-pop. Not that I can talk. I can forgive a lot if the choreo is good because I'm one of those people. But anyway, okay. That's enough out of me. I'm ready to get out of here. I watched 2, so the title is only a little bit clickbait, not completely clickbait. Okay. I'm headed off to bed. I have work tomorrow. I might stream tomorrow. We'll see how I'm feeling. We'll see how tired I am. I would like to stream tomorrow, but truly, who knows? If I stream tomorrow, let's stream an actual game, right? I feel like I haven't streamed a game in a while. I'll probably just the old faithful. We'll do Stardew, and then at some point I need to make a list. I need to make a list of like games I was playing. What else was I playing before I started my job? Back when I had time and energy. It was Pokemon Fire Red, we still need to continue, and Danganronpa, we still need to continue. I think those are that's the big 2. Yeah, so we'll try to we'll do some Stardew on Friday. Then it would be cool. I can't believe I forgot about Dangan. Yeah, it's because it's been a while. We haven't even gotten to like the first murder yet, I don't think. How long has the cliffhanger been? So long. It's been months. Literal months. Yeah, I think I think Stardew tomorrow. I would like to stream tomorrow. Actually, should I skip tomorrow and just do Saturday instead? Because 3 days in a row would be crazy, but streaming on Sunday is also crazy. We'll see. Either Friday or Saturday. Probably not both. Maybe both if I'm feeling crazy. We'll see. Either tomorrow or Saturday, pinky promise. And it'll be Stardew. And then the next stream after that will probably be more Zenless. And then more Zenless. It'll be like... Okay, so stuff I want to do on stream. Zenless Story. Boys 2 Planet. World of Street Woman Fighter. Pokemon Fire Red. Danganronpa. And then Stardew Valley is... Oh, and the monthly, the K-pop catch-ups, which we're behind on. We're behind by a lot. 6, and then 7 can be Stardew Valley. As just like a throw-in whenever I feel like it. Okay. So 3 of those are like K-pop related or K-pop adjacent. And then and then Star Rail Story also has to happen, but... Okay, Star Rail Story is number 8. 3 things that are K-pop adjacent. K-pop or K-pop adjacent, 2 gacha games, and then Danganronpa is its own category, and Stardew Valley is the extra. I'm gonna die. Oh, and then Fire Pokemon. I need to make a list. And I need to start making schedules again. July. Promise. Pinky promise. Starting in July, I want to make schedules. And June 30th is coming up. That's my 2-year streaming anniversary. Isn't that crazy? 2 years of streaming feels like no time at all. It feels like it should be longer, and simultaneously like, dang, I just started. I don't know what I'm doing. 2-year streaming anniversary is coming up. That's crazy. I should do something special. And birthdays coming up. Birthday month is coming up. I think for June 30th, I don't want to do anything too crazy, but I'll do something special. I've been talking about this and I've wanted to do it for a while, but I've just never gotten around to it. June 30th is unfortunately, I believe, a Monday. We need to get you a little party hat like the Santa hat. I'll get a party hat for July, if I remember. Remind me once it's July. June 30th is unfortunately a Monday, but if I would like, I will do my best and do like a short stream. And I think we'll go over the references I used for my character design. Wouldn't that be fun? I've mentioned it, like we can talk about character design and we can look at all the art I've commissioned. It's too late. I haven't commissioned anything. It's too late for me to okay. Maybe I'll commission something for the anniversary. I'll commission something, or we could commission something together. That could be fun. You guys could help me come up with a commission together and find an artist together, or like pick an. I'll come up with like a short list of artists and we can pick one together. And we can come up with the commission, and maybe I'll post a poll so that everyone can participate even if they can't make it to the stream, because it will be a Monday evening. So yeah, we'll do that. We'll go over, I didn't make a mood board, but I might also be able to find the document I submitted to Eru Studio back when I applied for the commission. So I'll try to find that document as well. But we can go over my references, my mood board, my quote-unquote mood board that I used for my original character design, and we'll pick an artist to commission, and we'll come up with the commission idea and probably submit for it that night if we can. Hopefully. I'll have to look for I'll have to look closer to the day so that I make sure that I find artists whose commissions are open. Maybe we can try Scab for the first time. I've never used Scab before. We could do baby's first Scab, or we'll maybe we'll do a Scab at some point. It'll either be for the anniversary or my birthday. One of those. Ow. Oh. And on my birthday, we'll do something. If you have ideas, feel free to let me know. Okay, I really need to go. Thanks for hanging out with me and listening to me yap about K-pop. It was fun. Despite myself, I am kind of excited for Boys to Planet. I'm gonna get invested, and this show is going to hurt me. So that's fun. Anyways, I'll see you guys either tomorrow or Saturday for some Stardew Valley. Some nice, chill Stardew Valley. Bye-bye!